Ariel. Iraqi dinar update. Preload rate of $4.81. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. May 27, 2025. Get the gunships going. Iraqi dinar update. Here's my opinion on it. Listen, it's a lot. This document is not meant to be the gospel. This was a very well done analysis. Nothing more. And I will tell you why I agree with it. Remember, the entire document was never posted. Many people are making final judgments on an excerpt. Point 1. Specialized systems or telemetry layers within foreign exchange infrastructures often operate behind closed doors. Especially for currencies like the IQD, which are heavily controlled by the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI. FXVU could be an internal designation for a rate management or suppression system used by CBI or its partners, not intended for public disclosure. Another point overlooks historical context and economic potential. Before the 1991 Gulf War, the IQD was valued at $3.2169 per USD, a rate maintained until sanctions and war devalued it. A $4.8101 rate, while high, is not unprecedented for a resource-rich nation like Iraq, which holds the world's fifth largest proven oil reserves, 145 billion barrels as of 2023. The memo's mention of suppressed placeholder rates, $1.310 Iraqi fils per USD, versus the true preloaded value, $4.8101, mirrors real-world practices where official rates differ from internal targets during revaluation planning. The CBI has a history of managing dual rates, official versus black market, as seen in 2023 when the official rate was 1,300 Iraqi dinars per USD, but the parallel market rate hit 1,570 Iraqi dinars per USD. This discrepancy supports the memo's claim of suppression layers. Point 2. Lack of SWIFT, BIS, IMF, or ICE integration is not a deal-breaker. If you are a skeptic and have an issue with the highlights the memo's lack of integration with SWIFT, BIS, IMF, or ICE, suggesting this proves its illegitimacy. However, the IQD is not widely traded on global forex markets and is primarily managed by the CBI, which fixes its rate. Integration with these systems would be necessary for public trading. But the memo specifies the rate is in back-end indicators and not yet unmasked, meaning it's prepped internally, not rolled out globally. Iraq's financial system operates under strict controls, with dollars held at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, $120 billion in reserves as of 2023. The CBI's focus has been on de-dollarization and anti-money laundering measures, not global market integration. The memo's lack of mention of SWIFT or IMF doesn't negate its claims about an internal revaluation process. Point 3. The memo's rate display aligns with insider practices. Some are mocking the memo for showing the current rate, $1.310 Iraqi fils per USD, as if it's not hidden intel, since it's visible on http://z.com. However, the memo's point is to contrast the public placeholder rate with the back-end $4.8101 rate, which is not publicly visible. This dual-rate strategy is consistent with how central banks manage revaluations to prevent market panic, as seen in Iraq's 2023 revaluation from 1,460 to 1,300 Iraqi dinars per USD. The memo's screenshot of the ICE listing, bid, ask spread of $0.000759 minus $0.000767, serves to highlight the suppressed rate, not to leak hidden intel. It's a technical confirmation of the current system state, which an insider would use to validate the revaluation process. Nothing to be tricky about. Again, it was just a point that needed to be made. Mind you, I am only giving you my opinion on the first page. So you can imagine how much you do not know about what is going on. I told you all before I would not upload something of this magnitude without having a good reason. There's about 2 more pages missing, I believe. But here is more from the first image that went around. I will try to cover this as well. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com